Hello, loves. Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I read for myself and my collective, and I start with a prayer. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there willing and wanting to help us on our journey of healing and loving ourselves. We welcome you in and we thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We thank you for the clarity and the connection and the message. And we thank you for collecting all negative energy sent our way for us to use as fuel for our purposes later. And we thank you again. All right, Spirit. This is a collective reading. What do you have for us? How y'all doing out there? We're getting ready to have a new moon in Virgo. I don't know what that means. So if you know, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to start trying to do some research on it. I'll do a reading for it. This isn't that one. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay? So something you're afraid to face, there's something you need to be processing, you need to be realizing, allowing yourself to be aware of. We have imagination down here at the bottom. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So maybe you're denying your creative inspirations, you're denying your creative gifts. What do we need to know, Spirit? Please show us clearly what we need to know, what we need to see. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So maybe either you're envious of someone or someone is envious of you. There's fear down here, fear and envy together. I realize I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You're afraid that someone's going to envy you, or you're afraid of being envious. Right? Fear, denial, envy. Like there's a whole lot of negative emotions here. These are all orange, which reminds me of the sacral chakra, which is about creativity. I realize I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Love can't live in fear, and fear can't live in love. Man, we're really blocking our creativity. What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Spirit? Please show us clearly. Look, another orangish card. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And this worry card was underneath that last bottom of the deck card. You really, really need to work on your self-esteem. You're worried on sharing your creative gifts. You're worried about how people are going to perceive the things that you share, the things that you your creativity. You're afraid that people won't receive it well. Maybe you've had people from your past who might judge you, who might talk about you. So what? You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. Whatever these creative things that you're supposed to be sharing, yes, people are going to be envious because they don't have the gift or because they haven't tapped into their own. They haven't done the work to tap into their own. Don't deny yourself. Don't deny your energy. Don't deny your gifts, your passions, your purpose because you're worried about some other people. What do we need to know, Spirit? Tarot is fluid in time, gender, and sex. So this could be past, present, or future energy, something that has happened, is happening, or will happen in the future. However, we all have free will and can make changes as we see fit to this energy. Also, if you see a man or woman on the cards, it does not mean that is you or a man or woman in your story. It means that is someone embodying their masculine or feminine energy, but most importantly, embodying the energy of the card. So pay attention to how I describe it. As I call out signs, which I will do, don't pay attention to them if it doesn't resonate, right? We all have multiple signs in our birth chart, and we can be embodying any of that energy as well. Denial. So while you're in this period of denial, you probably need to be taking a break. You need to be resting, recuperating, and healing, right? Because you have this fear, right? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. If you take a break, the Four Swords also talks about future planning. So if you take a break to rest, to plan, to meditate, to pray, to heal up, you can get ready to go through this. We have envy here and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, trauma, and grief. But I don't know who's. It says I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Like everybody has these traumas, these heartbreaks, these experiences that they go through. But I feel like yours were you've had more traumas, or you've had stronger traumas, and you've learned how to heal through them. Right? You've learned how to break through them, and people are envious of the strength that you have. They're envious of the strength that you've had, the strength that you've built from all this trauma that you've healed through, all this trauma that you've worked through. We have the self-esteem card. I possess the gifts that of the soul that benefit me and others, and the Three of Wands comes out, which talks about success. It talks about foresight. It talks about adventure and opportunity. It talks about travel. So you have these gifts that are going to take you forward. They're going to take you somewhere. But you're worried. I think you're worried about missing out on an opportunity, maybe with the Four of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're skeptical about it all working out for you because you've dealt with the worry in this Four of Cups here. Maybe you're skeptical about it because you've dealt with this so much trauma, you've dealt with so much heartache, you just can't see how it's going to be coming out in your favor because you've been dealing with so much. But don't think that way, right? Don't be in your right. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, right? I saw a hummingbird yesterday, and I didn't realize it was a hummingbird at first. I looked, and it looked like a bug to me, and I was trying to figure out what that weird bug was because I had never seen one like that, and I was looking at it real hard, and then I was like, oh, is that a hummingbird? And so I Googled hummingbird to like double check that what I saw was actually a hummingbird. And I'm like, yeah, that's a hummingbird. And then after I got up from where I was sitting, and I walked and saw this white feather in my path. So maybe you're not seeing the signs. I was skeptical, right, with this Four Cups in the Four Cups in the worry card here. I was worried and skeptical, right, that everything I've been dealing with a lot, and I've been worried that everything isn't going to work out in my favor. But I've been trying to maintain a positive attitude, right, a positive um, mindset, because I know that I've been through a lot of hardships, and I know that I've healed through them, and I know that I've grown through them, and I know that I've progressed from them. And I know that in every deep, dark period of trauma or growth period that I experience, every void that I experience, I level up higher. And each level up is higher than the last. And so every time that I thought I leveled up higher, I was like, oh man, this is great. So the last one I thought was really great. So my next level up is about to be expansive. It's about to be an overflow here. We have this imagination underneath the worry and the Four of Cups, the imagination that we already saw, embracing your creativity. The Ace of Cups also talks about creativity, emotional awakening, fulfillment, new love, right? So this talks about you having an overflow of love, creativity, spirituality. So have faith. Make sure you're paying attention to the signs, okay? Make sure you're paying attention to the signs. Let go of this doubt, let go of this fear. Hold on to the things that you are grateful for. Hold on to the experiences that are bringing you peace, that are bringing you strength, that are reminding you of your gifts, right? Allowing you, helping you to release your fears. Letting go of whatever these envious people are. We're going to tap more into this. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you all sharing your energy with me as I share my energy with you. What do we need to know about this denial energy, spirit, with the Four of Swords? We got adventure here at the bottom of the deck again with that Three of Wands. So yeah, you're getting ready to take a new journey. You're getting ready to move forward in life. You're getting ready to travel, follow your passions, explore them, explore your passions. But if you're in this period of denial and fears, you need to go ahead and take that time to find the balance, right? The stability, bring the harmony, accept That whatever was happening before is not happening now. And if it is happening now, then you need to accept that you need to release yourself from it, because you're getting ready to walk into your wealth. The real estate card talks about wealth, investments, big projects. You're getting ready to walk into your wealth. So you need to go ahead and stop, take a break, rest, recuperate, heal from these traumas, heal from this envious energy that you've experienced, and then bring the balance so that you can focus on this big project or this wealth or these investments that you're about to be working towards. What do we need to know about this envious energy with the Three of Swords? Please show us clearly. A trap. A trap with fate down here. Fate, fortune telling, coincidence. Maybe somebody is going to try to trick you or going to try to trap you. Or maybe, they've already done this, right? Like past, present, or future energy. We're going to have to find more about this trap, because I don't want to leave y'all in the dust about that. What do we need to know? Fortune telling game. I'm feeling like these envious people were trying to hurt you, but they were trying to trap you. Either they were or they are going to try. But I'm seeing forward progression, right? So I'm seeing that this is, you're walking away from these traps, you're walking away from these energies, you're taking the time to heal from these energies. What is this self-esteem with the Three of Wands? What do we need to know about that energy, Spirit? Please show us clearly. A gift, a souvenir, a promotion, delight. It says a bully here. So maybe a bully, someone's going to have to gift you something. They're going to have to give back to you. They're going to have to. We have profession here. So maybe has to do with a boss. Maybe like a bully in your profession, a bully in your workplace is going to have to give to you. They're going to have to see you progress. They're going to have to see you receive gifts. They're going to have to see, they're going to have to see you progress. Because the self-esteem card says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So maybe you are the gift, or you're getting ready to receive gifts because you are the gift. But you're moving forward, you're having success. So maybe, yeah, like this bully was trying to trap you. They were trying to cause you grief. Somebody was envious of your knowledge, envious of your light, truthfully, no matter what it is, whether it's, your talents, whether it's your looks, whether it's your knowledge, whatever, the fact that people like you, they're envious of it, and they were trying to trap you. They were trying to trick you. They were trying to cause you some heartbreak, some grief, some stress. But you have to realize that your gifts benefit you and everybody else. So don't live in fear of what you have. Okay? Don't live in fear because people are going to try to trap you, or people are going to be envious of you, or people are going to try to darken your light. You can't allow them to. They can't darken your light. And that's why they're always going to be trying to do something to prevent you from moving forward. They're going to be trying to darken it. But you're moving forward. You are the gift, and you'll receive gifts as long as you keep sharing your gift, right? It'll be a circle. It'll be a circle of receiving and giving. There's success for you here as long as you realize that you possess the gifts that can benefit you and others, and you walk towards that energy. Ooh, the bottom of the decks are worry, the Four of Cups, and the bully, right? So maybe this bully is worried that they're going to miss out on an opportunity because of you. Oh, yeah, and the profession comes next with the imagination, the Ace of Cups. The imagination, the Ace of Cups, and the profession here, right? So your creativity and overflow in your profession, in your success. There's profession also talks about your talents. So you're overflowing with talents. You're overflowing with creative ideas. You're overflowing with creative gifts. And there, of course, are going to be people who are envious of that. They're going to be people who are worried. People who are worried that they're going to miss out on an opportunity because of your light, because of, they think you're trying to take over their energy, trying to take over their job, think you're trying to take over, something for them. You can't, you can't take nobody else's gift. You can't take what's meant for somebody else. You really, really can't. And if you're trying to, you're really just putting them in a position to be boosted towards what their purpose is, what their passion is. If something negative happens to you in a workplace, in a situation, and you realize that you had to let go of something or had to be let go from something, that is just meant to teach you a lesson. Figure out what that lesson is, right? Figure out what you need to do to heal from that situation. Figure out what you need to do to prevent yourself from experiencing that situation again. Figure out, how you can prevent it, right? And as you learn, you will never experience that again. Or at least when you experience it, you'll be able to identify it and get out of it faster. Okay? Because those people who are envious of you will always try to keep you trapped. They'll always try to keep you stuck. They're always trying to keep stabbing you in the heart because they don't want you to realize your gifts. They don't want you to move forward without them. Because they don't want to do the work. They just want to drag on your coattails. But once you realize your gifts, once you realize your purpose, once you realize your worth, they can't trap you no more. Because you be meditating and you be trying to find the balance. You be trying to find the harmony. You be trying to bring the peace to the situation. And if they always coming with chaos, you're going to be dropping that chaos and letting it go. They always coming with trauma and grief and hurt and pain and trying to trap you and stop you. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be realizing your gifts. So go ahead and rest up. If you haven't done the meditation, if you haven't done the healing work, if you haven't stopped to bring the harmony and the balance to your pains, to your traumas, to feeling trapped, to being trapped, to being around these people who were envious of you, or being around these people who didn't understand your challenges, right? They saw your gifts, they saw your gifts, they saw your talents, and they didn't understand the challenges that you went through, so they didn't think you deserved it. They didn't think you were worth it. And you allowed their thoughts and their ideas of you to affect your self-esteem. You're accepting their energies, you're accepting their insecurities, because that's what they were projecting onto you. Don't do that. Don't accept anybody else's insecurities. They're not yours. Acknowledge your fears, but replace it with the insight of awareness. So go ahead and meditate so you can be more aware. Go ahead and pray so you can be more aware. Go ahead and plan so you can be ready. Bring that balance, okay? These people who are trying to trap you, you got to let them go. You got to cut them off because they're going to keep trying to trap you. But once you identify this energy, once you identify these energies, because there could be multiple people who want to, there's always going to be haters around. There's always going to be people who are not tapped into their purpose, not tapped into their energy, not tapped into what they're supposed to be doing. Because if they were tapped into what they were supposed to be doing in their purpose, they would be focused on that instead of focused on what you're doing. Instead of being envious of what you're doing, they would be like, ooh, I like that for her. If they want it, they can figure out how to get it, or they can ask you how you did it, or if they don't want what you have, they can figure out how they be working towards what they're working on, right? Ooh, I like that for you. That's all they have to do. But no, they envious. No, they hating because they not tapped into their own purpose. They're not working towards their own goals. They got too much time to look into what you're doing. So don't do that. Take your time away from people, from other energy, so that you can center yourself. So that you can center yourself, you can bring harmony and balance to yourself. You can release your fears, because fear comes from not knowing, right? Not knowing how to fix something, not knowing how to get something, not knowing, you have this fear of not knowing. Because if you knew, you wouldn't fear it, right? If you knew what it was, if you knew what it would do, if you knew what would happen, if you knew you would get it, you wouldn't be afraid, right? So go ahead and spend that time planning, resting, meditating, so you can have the intuitive guidance, so you can have that plan and preparation in place, so that you can be ready to act on these gifts. You can be ready to receive this success or walk into the success of what's coming in for you. All right. What else do we need to know, Spirit? I want to know about these people who are trapping us. What do we need to do to release them or something? I'm grabbing the situations deck. Okay, no. All right, we'll grab this tarot. What do we need to know, Spirit? this is resonating with you, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know if this was like your job or your boss who was trying to stop you because they thought you wanted their job. Like maybe you do want the job, but maybe not. Okay. The Seven of Cups talks about alignment. The Seven of Cups in reverse, right? Alignment, personal values, reality, clarity, too many choices, confusion, delusions, lack of purpose. So maybe you are, because you're in fear, right? Because you don't have purpose, because you don't have this clarity, you need to be bringing it. You need to be bringing the clarity to the illusions or the too many options or the too many choices. You need to be coming back from the delusions of having too many options, right? You need to be bringing yourself back into alignment with the Seven of Cups in reverse. The World card here talks about completion. Oh, we have the World card and the Hermit. So you're already in alignment. You've completed that situation of being in alignment with the World card here. You need to start coming out of Hermit mode. Hermit mode is where you decided to go into contemplation, into a period of soul searching, into a period of truth seeking, into a period of independence to regain clarity. But there's the Seven of Cups here. There's alignment being brought to the illusions, alignment being brought to the confusion. Because there's the World card, the completion of a cycle, success, travel again, celebration of life, arriving. You've arrived to a period of needing to come out of this hermit mode. Needing to come out of this hermit mode. Okay, what do we need to know about this envious energy? This person who was trying to trap us, this person or people. The Fool card. Fool card. Maybe they were a fool for trying to do it. They were a fool for trying to do it. What do we need to know about this envious energy? The truth is coming out. The High Priest is here. Things are being revealed to you. The secrets are being revealed. So whoever this energy was, this fool, is about to tell the truth, or somebody's about to tell the truth about them. You're about to become either your intuition is going to reveal this to you, or somebody else is going to reveal this to you. They're going to reveal it themselves. So don't worry. The truth is getting ready to come through. Success, the great ideas. You're moving forward. This fool is about to come tell the truth. What do we need to know about the self-esteem with the Three of Wands and the Gift card? Please show us clearly. What do we need to know? We have the Sun in reverse. The Sun in... The Sun in reverse talks about being pessimistic, being sad, being depressed, dealing with your inner child or not dealing with the inner child. Negativity. Also someone who's arrogant or cloudy. But with the self-esteem card here, it's feeling like you're being pessimistic and you're blocking your blessings. We have the King of Wands here, which is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I think specifically Aries, but fire energy with the King of Wands here. This could be a masculine energy. This masculine energy is meant to be a leader, meant to be someone who is inspiring to others. They're a visionary. They overcome challenges. They're very mature and career focused. But with this Sun in reverse, it's like they're pessimistic. Somebody's pessimistic. What do we need to know about? Yeah, they're resilient. You're pessimistic, like I said, because you kept dealing with these people who kept hurting your feelings, who kept putting you in traps, who kept trying to block you. Let go of that pessimism. Regain your self-esteem. Okay? Regain your self-esteem. What else do we need to know? Yeah. And you're blocking yourself. The Eight of Swords talks about victim mentality, restrictions, but self-imposed restrictions. Release these self-imposed restrictions. We have the Chariot here, which also talks about success, forward progress, the journey, travel, right? The Chariot is here for you. With the Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands and the Chariot, both things talking about success and travel and adventure. You have to release these self-imposed pessimistic negative thoughts. You have to release the things from your inner child wounds that are blocking you from moving forward. You have to heal this hurt that you've experienced. Granted, these 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 swords might have been put down by other people, right? And but you're holding on to them. You're allowing yourself to be blocked by them, okay? So while the swords might have been put in your heart by other people, okay, you have to do the healing work. They can't heal you. You can't be healed where you've been hurt, okay? Um, if a surgeon does some surgery on me and they fuck it up, I honestly would want somebody else to fix it. I would. You can't heal where you be hurt. If they fucked up my, ooh, sorry, I might have to beep that out. If but if they mess it up, if they messed up my surgery the first time, I don't want you touching it a second time. I really just don't. Unfortunately, you often have surgeons who don't want to touch you after somebody else has done the surgery because somebody else done it. But that's a different story. We're not talking about that. The chariot here, and underneath the chariot is the Ten of Cups, which talks about what? Creativity. It talks about inner harmony. It talks about a whole happy family. You're creative. You're loving. You are. Your dreams are coming true, right? The Ten of Cups is all the cups. You have a spiritual wealth. You have creative wealth. You have love, a wealth of love, an abundance of happiness and bliss. Okay, so you're moving towards that energy as soon as you release this victim mentality, release this doubt and fear, release this denial of your gift, of your purpose, of your passion, of your talents. Don't let these people who were haters prevent you from moving forward. Okay? Don't let these people who were haters prevent you. Help you to prevent yourself from moving forward. Because can't nobody stop you but you. We need some self-care, self-empowerment messages. Please, Spirit. Please show us clearly what we need to see, what we need to hear to help us on this journey. What do we need to know? Watch a movie. So maybe you need to take some time to de-stress, take some time to connect with another loving being, an animal there. She's holding her cup, her mug of whatever tea, coffee, or whatever, hot cocoa, and she's watching a movie and she's just relaxing. So allow yourself time to relax. We got that Four of Swords there, which talks about rest and meditation. So you need to allow yourself time to de-stress. We have flow like water. So allow yourself to flow with the way things are going. Be effluous, okay? Which means flow like water. Allow yourself to flow with what's happening. You can't control everything. You have to allow yourself to experience what's coming. Ride the waves as they come. You allow yourself to be grateful for what you can be grateful for, and learn from what is bringing you triggers. Or learn from what is causing you stress and causing you strife. And you just gotta flow with it. We have create art here. So allow yourself to create art from the hardships, create art from the love, create art from whatever energy you have to release. Allow it to use that energy to create art. We have been talking about creativity. We have been talking about the sacral chakra this whole time. So make sure you are also creating art. One more card, please. Take a walk. Go spend some time out in nature. Walking does many good things for your health. Help you to, bottom of the deck says, have some of that. I'm covering up this so TikTok don't cut me down, but have some of that. Maybe you've been craving some. Um, it's a way to connect. Maybe you need to have some with yourself. I don't know. But you need to go take a walk. You need to go connect with nature. Walking has many health benefits, and the fresh air has many health benefits. So go ahead and take some time out in nature. Take a walk. All right, y'all. This threw me off, honestly. But yeah, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I've been celibate for over a year. I don't know that I'm ready to step back into that. um, But yeah, if you're new here and you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You watched the whole video, you're probably going to want to watch another one. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get a notification when I post a video. Sometimes I take little breaks because life be lifing, and you might want to know when I post a new video. Also, if you're new here, leave a purple heart down below so I'll know that you're new here and I can say hi to you. If you're one of my true blues, you've already done it. You've already subscribed. You've already hit the like button. You liked it when the video started. And you left your blue heart down below. I appreciate my true blue crew for sticking with me and rocking with me. Thank you. Peace and blessings, y'all.